Zell Boy Army, welcome to another spicy video on the channel. In this one, I've got a full 90-minute Elite 1 vs Top 200 gameplay analysis for you guys. In this game, the player in particular that we're going to be focusing on is the Elite 1 player. He's playing against a Top 200 player. It is going to be a really spicy game. I'm looking forward to this one. In these type of videos, I will be analysing a full game, pointing out mistakes the player's making, saying good stuff he does, and saying moving forward where he can improve. I'm doing this live on my Twitch stream right now. If you've never tuned into a Twitch stream, you are missing out. Get involved. And if you want one of these done yourself to help you improve, I charge £10 for them right now, live on stream. Message me on Twitter for more interest. Okay, here we go. Let's go. No, wrong screen even. Here we go. That's the right one. Okay, this is the opponent's team. So one thing you'll instantly do when you look at your opponent's team, you should be looking at the weaknesses. There's not a lot of weaknesses in that team, let's be fair. It is a very good team. Wilfred Zaha, 3-star weak foot. He's a good player, but if he's out wide, the weak foot isn't a big deal. But you can look at that and think, potential issue there. That João Cancelo, I'm going to assume he's going to swap him with Rashford and move the team up. It is a good team. Other than the team in Mbappe, there's not really anyone that's like outrageous in the attack, but it's going to be a tough team to play against. So let's get into the game. FIFA 21 Ultimate Team. Here we go. Like I say, it's an Elite 1 versus Top 200 game, so it's going to be pretty high level FIFA, but they'll still make mistakes. There'll still be things they can learn from. What I want you guys to take from it is look at the good stuff they're doing, look at the things I point out. No matter what level you are, you can always learn from this type of content. Okay, so you can see here his opponent keeping the ball, not forcing it forward too much from the kickoff. So the person that we're focusing on here, King Sonny, he's the Elite 1 player in the, looks like a Portugal kit. Might not be, but anyway, the burgundy and green kit. And then the yellow kit, Bolivars, he's the Top 200 player. Okay, so good switch, good defending there. I like that. I wouldn't personally be messing around with striker drop back when you've just won the ball back. Focus on keeping the possession. I would also not go here. I would be looking to go out wide, go backwards. Going out wide is a better way of keeping the ball, I think, in my opinion. Because when you play it centrally, there's more pressure. And if he'd switched quicker there, he might have been able to get the ball back. Good patient build-up here. And then he does that, curse the commentator. Here, there is no point in forcing that. If Kulusevski, is there and running there, good chance to do the through ball. But Reece James here is always going to win that, let's be honest. It's a pretty easy one for Reece James to win. It's just a forced through ball. When you're playing, no matter what level you are, giving the ball away cheaply, bad pass accuracy, forcing things like that, really will hold you back. If you have the ball, you can score. If you don't have the ball, you can't score. And if you don't have the ball, your opponent can. It's simple, but FIFA for me is a simple game. It's just putting all these simple things together that makes it more complicated. Good play by his opponent there, going backwards, recycling the possession. Nice drag back in the middle. Probably a bit of a pointless trick, that, to be honest. Okay, force pass again. Don't know what he was doing there. How much head power did he put on this header? So you put like 2 bars of power there. It's easy when you're trying to react to it, but ideally there you want to put like 1 bar to just try and get it there. See, goes out wide again. Best way of keeping the ball once you've just won it back, going out wide, keeping it solid. Good play by his opponent there, being patient. Quick 1-2. 1-2s like that, where you pass and then trigger the run, are good because it occupies the defenders and gives you more time on the ball. I like that there. Good switching, moving his players around in the defence. That's good. Lots of men behind the ball here. Here, he should be switching to this guy to get him there. You always need to be marking the most dangerous option, and the most dangerous option here is around this area. Going out wide is important on FIFA because when you go out wide, what it does is it stretches teams, pulls players like this out so there's more space here. but you're not going to score from out wide that often. So people are always going to try go back centrally. That's why you should be marking this, because that's where most of the danger is going to come from. Good switch there. Okay, opponent forced it there. I like that. There's a lot of men forward here, a lot of yellow men around here. You can counter-attack quick, see if you can get something on. But there's nothing on, so you should go backwards. Bit risky. Bit risky again. I don't like forcing it to these players. I'm already noticing with Sonny here, the person we're analysing, he's playing it centrally a bit too much, in my opinion. When you force it like this, it gets a bit predictable, and it's harder to keep the ball because it's so congested in the middle. He should be going out wide a lot more there. If anyone's in the Twitch stream, by the way, watching, I'm not responding. Bit soft, that free kick. I'm not responding to the chat right now because we're doing this live gameplay analysis. Yeah, good covering there. I mean, there, he should have been going there. Bit easy to get to the middle there. And you've got 3 men around this area. You ideally don't want these guys all here, so you should have been putting him there. Just getting that extra man behind the ball. Here, he is safe there. Get this guy, control here. Ideally, I want people controlling their midfielders rather than the defenders. Because if you make a mistake with your defender, they're in on goal. If you make a mistake with your midfielder, you still have the cover. Or you can have the thing where even if you defend it well, if you defend it well with midfielder and you get a bad bounce, you've still got cover. If you defend it perfect with your defender, but it bounces through, you're screwed basically. That was good pressure. Good switch. Yep, needed to cover that Neymar. Okay, there, he's dove in a bit. In this position here, don't dive in like that. You can't, against Neymar, with how good he is on the ball, his 5-star weak foot, dive in when he can quickly do a trick like that. He's gave him too much position. Gets a bit lucky there. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's enough, but there, his opponent could have easily passed, taken a touch and shot. And that's all came from diving in here and giving the opponent a chance. You're not always going to get punished for your mistakes, but obviously the more you can count the mistakes, the better you'll get. Nice play there. Probably a bit pointless doing the player lock there. Here, I would have been going to there. Loads of time and space there. Solid play. Bridge dribble maybe. In that position, he hasn't done it yet. I'd have looked to go for the bridge, see if it works, test it out against his opponent. Nice play. Okay, he gets very lucky there. I've not seen the Cruyff turn Megs like that. Here, this is where you need to react, to be honest. Try shoot. You've kind of bullshitted your way through him. Try get a shot off and see what happens. Shouldn't take the extra touch, in my opinion. Yep, did a good job getting Kulusevski back at first. Here, you've got enough men back. Switch to this guy, get him here. Get an extra midfielder back. Get more men behind the ball. You see here, he's just not got that many bodies in the box. Bit risky there. You probably shouldn't have committed so much there because he could have just turned on to Mbappe's right. End up getting the ball back. There's been a few times where his opponent could have exploited mistakes he's made. It's very hard against good players, with good players like Team Mbappe, Neymar, to constantly defend them, but you just can't give them this space because eventually they do exploit it. Again, these tricks are a bit pointless. They're not really achieving anything. I don't like pointless tricks. Again, what's the point in doing that? Because one of the things is, the skill chain error, I don't think it's as punishing this year, but basically when you get a skill chain error, it ends up affecting you in a way that it just makes it so if you get pressed a bit more, you're going to be more likely to do a bad skill when you might need one. Jeez, we have had a 1,500 person raid from Matt HD Gamer. What a legend. I swear every time you raid me, Matt, I'm in the middle of recording something, but I'm just going to go out and say a big thank you for that one. If you watch this on YouTube, Matt HD, apparently my twin brother, just raided the stream with 1,500 people. Welcoming you, mad lads. We're in the middle of recording a live gameplay analysis for YouTube. Stick around, watch and learn. This is where I break down 90 minutes of full gameplay to help teach you guys maybe mistakes you're making. This is an Elite 1 versus top 200 game, so lots you can learn from this high-level gameplay. Again, massively appreciate the raid, Matt. You know I really appreciate it. Let's keep going. Okay, yeah, that's where I'm talking about doing the bridge. Again, he's overcomplicating it. Let's look here. This bridge, it's not even a bridge, it's a directional nutmeg. There, he maybe could have shot, but I get he's not wanting to shoot on Bruno's weak foot. There, the dead stop's nice, but just turn there and finesse it. You're trying to overcomplicate here. You don't really need to. Giving the opponent too much time to react here. I mean, again, here, just shoot. Like there. You could even try the finesse. I know there's a man on the line, but it feels like Sonny's trying to walk the ball into the net here. I get you eventually shoot, but like, I feel there was 3 or 4 openings. Just let rip. When you get into this position with Team the Bruno, is the 4-star weak foot really that issue? Being called Fat HD Gamer, fair enough. Cheers, lads. Appreciate it. It's not Castro's gameplay, no. Good job getting the midfielder back there. Okay, you're diving in. You keep diving in on that. Hold L2, stand your ground, and make yourself hard to beat. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. You've done a good job so far, generally speaking, of keeping your players in position. And the player lock's a bit pointless. Like, I don't think you need to do it. I just think it overcomplicates it. I don't think the player lock's that good on this game. There, go out wide. You force everything centrally. Go out wide. It's just so much better for you. Anyone who's new to the stream who's wondering about me, I'm a top 200 player. I've been top 100 on FIFA every year. I hit 29 this weekend, so I've got top 200 rewards on stream tomorrow. And then I hit 30 the weekend before. If you want a stream YouTube channel to learn FIFA, you're in the right place. My stream is all about helping you guys get better at FIFA and teaching you lots. Okay, some nice play here. Forces it again. Against top players, it is so hard to break them down. You have to be patient. You honestly really have to be patient. You can't force stuff when you get into these areas. Here, I don't like Ronaldo's run. Ronaldo should be running here. It's frustrating when players make bad runs, but you just have to be patient and play around it. You can't force that pass. When you get there, your AI will eventually make a great run. It's just about giving them the time to do it. I'll respond to questions in the Twitch chat, by the way, after this analysis, boys. The person whose analysis is paid for it, so obviously I want to give it proper attention. Okay, don't dive in. Zaha's got 5-star weak foot. Yep, good time to step in. Cagey affair so far. Cagey affair. I get why you've gone for that one, Sonny, but here, it's just not on. You're trying to thread it through the eye of a needle. That just ain't working. One of these guys is going to step in. If he was there, making that run, fair enough, but that pass just ain't on. Yep, forced by his opponent. Again, like, everything's central. I keep saying it, but it's vital. That's the main mistake that's happening at the moment. Like, there, just hold the ball a bit more as well. I believe, like, around this time, near the 45th minute, 45th, 90th minutes are going to be like kickoffs. This, for me, is when you should be taking your time, making sure you get the last attack of the half. I almost hope Sonny concedes here as a punishment. Oh, he probably should have. That ball roll's nice there. You shouldn't have dove in there because of the risk of that. Against Mbappe, when he can move the ball so much as well, you can't dive in and let him get this. So you've got to be careful with that. Here, he should probably take another touch and finesse it around the keeper. That would have worked. Probably a bit forced by the opponent there. Yeah, get the ball forward now. Make sure you get that extra attack. When there's not been a goal in the half, it's nearly guaranteed at the end of the day that it's going to go straight away. So you want to get the ball forward. Let's check my text. What was that? Was that? I swear I saw one shot in the whole half. Just checking my wife's message. She texts me. Okay, let's get into the second half. People in the Twitch chat, chill out, enjoy the stream. Hopefully we can see a few more shots this half, but that really goes to show, like I said, just trying to force passes forward, but then when he gets there, not letting the ball go. Do you know what I mean? When you get a good chance, take it. Force the ball forward again too much. Yeah, not liking that. Okay, here, I'm not sure what you're doing with Reece James here. Reece James here should not be diving in like that. You shouldn't be diving in like that. You want to occupy this space. You probably here should let your defender stay in position and drag one of these guys back, honestly. Because look, you dove in there and you've given that space away that you can't recover. Honestly, that goal's all come from diving in. This is a schoolboy error. Don't pull players out like this because you can't recover. It's just too easy. I would have brought your keeper out a little bit, but not the whole way as well. At the end of the day, that's all come from a slight error. And against top players, if you make a slight error, you're going to get punished eventually. If you want one of these and you're on Xbox, the best thing you can do is record a stream to Twitch and save your past broadcasts. That's an easy way of doing it. Okay, again here, force the ball centrally. We're seeing a repeated error, just keeping the ball centrally where it's congested. And honestly, when you're playing a top 200 player, they're going to spot stuff like that and know that they just need to keep marking the central. Nice play there. Pretty solid. Again, forces it centrally. There. I would have probably done a 1-2, trigger a run, go back there. You're right, Owen. We're just in what you call it, recording a gameplay analysis video right now. Yep, good through ball down the line. So here, he gets in a good position, but I don't know why you're trying to beat James. Even if you beat James there, which is very hard, you're making it a bit easy. Like there, just ball roll and go back, keep the ball. That's all you really need to do. Good possession by his opponent. Okay, they're diving in a bit. That was a bit aggressive. Here, he should be here a bit quicker. Mark that dangerous area. And there, you can't dive in like that. Team of the year Mbappe, if you dive in like that and let him get there, that is risky. Kleiber nearly recovered and did enough to put him off, but like, you can't really play the odds like that. Okay, there again. Don't pull him out here. Unless you're certain you're going to get the ball, get him back there. Keep him in a solid position here, you know. Your midfield's been broke through way too easily there, which ain't good. Diving in again. Feels like you're starting to panic. If your opponent is keeping the ball non-stop, fair enough, dive in a bit more because you have to be a bit more aggressive. But your opponent's not here, let's be honest. Is he offside? Yeah, I better say it's miles off. It's good through ball. What's he going to do here, though? Dead stop? It's just overcomplicating it in the box, you know. Just overcomplicating it. Here, get to about here, anywhere around here, dead stop. And then here, look for the chance to cut back. You could even go there and then cut back, but look for the cutback and then go for one of these like double tap passes. Like play the numbers game. The numbers game there of doing a dead stop into a double tap is so much higher than one of these where you just try overcomplicate it with tricks. Dead stop is just doing a fake shot and letting go of all the other buttons. Honestly though, this is high level, so it's hard to break these people down. But if you keep trying to overplay it, you're just not going to take the most of the chances. There's not as much in this type of game as that I could point out as like a gold 3 versus gold 2 game. But it's like getting consistency, these finer points. Bit risky playing a first time pass there. Forces the ball forward. There. Turn that way. Give your team chance to support you. Your team needs to get up to support you there. Oh, Bunter. I've hit like 1130s this year. I make plenty of mistakes. Anders Tech's the best pros in the world. They make lots of mistakes. It's just they don't make them as much. And they're good enough to get past it even when they make mistakes and recover. Here, don't pull him out there. He should be there. Good defending there to stop the directional nutmeg. That is OP. If you guys don't do that, that is a very good trick to do. It's L1, R1 plus flick the right stick. He defended it perfect though, Sonny did. Here, you're under pressure. There, don't pass that first time. A first time pass there with Nick Pope, with a player near you, like these two players around here, that is so risky. You honestly can't be doing that. That is just crazy. That is risky to be doing that, and that was very lucky not to concede straight away. There, you've also put him under pressure. Take a touch, go out wide. Look at this bit on the radar. When you were trying to get out of the press and you're under pressure, going out wide is a fantastic way of dealing with that. See, you lost the ball. Nearly was catastrophic, though. Do you concede from this? No, you recover, but you've got to be really careful there. I would have switched probably 65th, 70th minute as well to like press after possession loss. It doesn't look like you've done that. Force pass again. Don't get me wrong. The opponent here is making it hard. He's making it hard to break him down. He's a top 200 player. Of course he's going to. But you're just making it too easy for him. Too easy. That's a lazy force pass. Good press. I don't know what formation you're using here as well. Maybe it looks like you've gone 3 back, maybe not. But it feels like you're not getting enough options forward. Bridge wasn't on there. In this type of position here, do a 1-2 with Ronaldo, then turn that way and look for these guys to get forward. 3-5-2, yeah. I thought he'd gone to 3 back here. He's gone more aggressive, I'm sure. Team press, yep, fair enough, put it on. You only get 15 seconds of it, but you may as well. Got to score. What are you doing, Sonny? Here, great play to gain a bit of luck, but there, when he's brought his keeper out, he should not bring his keeper out the whole way. Here, get there, ball roll it. Go. I don't know if you just choked, panicked, didn't expect to get through, but like here. Great touch there, and your opponent panicked with a switch. That's the hard bit. Ball roll it there, keeper dives past you, easy goal. You've got to ball roll in that position. That is a guaranteed goal there. Or near enough guaranteed. Yeah, you don't want to do a shot cancel in that position though, Sonny. I mean, here, you're all out trying to get the ball. But, like, you can't give up that easy a through ball. He's got a through ball there, through ball there, through ball there. There's 10 minutes to go. The game's not dead. You can't be committing that hard there. Good recovery to put your players there. Bit risky diving in there. That could have been a pen. That could have been a pen. Again, go there. There's enough time left to score. Don't give the ball away so cheaply. Yeah, well, there's no point. So, for anyone watching the YouTube video, Sonny, who I'm analysing his games in the chat, he said he was practicing the shot cancel. That's why he did that instead of ball rolling it. There is no point in practicing the shot cancel there. Shot cancel is irrelevant when you're one-on-one. You should just be doing what works. There's no point practicing something that you never should use. In that moment, you should always ball roll because it is the most effective way. Shot cancel can be good, but there's no point in doing it there because it's just not going to be the most effective. Good double tap there. Gets away with it a bit. Probably should have closed him down a bit more when he had Mbappe. Go out wide. Yep, good. 1-2. Should be an L1 pass there to get Kulusevski on a run to put pressure in behind. Good passing. I like this. Nice finish. Not sure about the defending here, honestly. Let's look at this. In that position, I'd have been tempted to dead stop and let him go there and pass it there. The bridge there. His opponent there should be switching and covering that. It is very good reactions by Sonny to ball roll scoop there. Because if he finesses there, it's not guaranteed, where this one here is a lot more guaranteed. And nobody's going to ever predict that. But I do think his opponent didn't defend that well. Nice reactions, though, with the ball roll scoop from there. Is he going to concede 90th, though? Surely not. Don't press tackle unless you're sure. Get your man in the dangerous position. Yeah, the ball roll scoop was fantastic. That there, though. By the way, that ball roll scoop and then shot, that is what I've been crying out for this game. Stop forcing things, overplaying it stupidly, and just get the ball in a good position and shoot. He does it and he scores. Hopefully that's a lesson learned there. Okay, good defending. Get the ball forward quick. Should have passed it a bit quicker. You want to make sure you get the 90th minute. Uh-oh. The space is opening up. Okay, good defending. Okay, it's a draw then. I didn't know the result, so yeah, kick it out. Get rid of it. Okay, so an interesting game. Are we going to get the stats up? Yeah. Okay, so 4 shots for his opponent, 2 for Sonny. Sonny had less possession. I think part of that was because his opponent did control the game a bit more, went backwards a bit more. I think when you're against top-level players, even if they're not playing great, they're going to control games more and just make it feel like they're in charge of the tempo. The main mistakes I'm seeing from Sonny there, 2 shots. Sonny probably got in the box 7 or 8 times in very good positions. And it was like watching Arsenal at times. Just way overplaying it. You can't overplay it against top-level players when you get the chance. Finishing on this game is pretty consistent. It's pretty consistent on this game. So if you get into a good position, take it. Don't overplay it. Don't force tricks out there. And we saw when he did the right trick and just let go, it was a fantastic goal. You've got to be careful doing that type of stuff. For me, I liked some of the plays Sonny was doing. A big issue was Sonny was just forcing things down the middle too much. I want him to see him go out wide more because you saw it was so congested in the middle that when it's congested in the middle like that, it just makes it easy for the opponent. So going out wide more, that's definitely going to help Sonny a lot. Getting his midfield back around this area of the pitch, not diving in, pulling men out. The goal he conceded came from just pulling Reece James out like that, and his opponent through-balled it like that. It was a very simple mistake that got exploited, and then around the box, just mark the dangerous thing a little bit more, don't dive in, control the middle a bit more. Honestly, if you can use the width a bit more, not force things, control the tempo, that's going to help. Elite 1, we saw there was plenty of mistakes. But as you move down the ranks, it just gets more and more mistakes. It's just about getting better at this game. A lot of it's about consistency, controlling the game, going out wide more. All these type of things will help Sonny improve. Guys, I hope you've learned a lot from this. Thank you very much for watching the video. Let me know what you guys think of these if you want to see more of them. Appreciate you guys always. Have a spicy one.